Vegas Sports today, here with Cub Swanson. All right, Cub. So what is Team Bloodline, man? Like, what's it like playing the role as a coach?
Well, that's a deep question for me, honestly. Me and my partner, Monty, we formed Bloodline because of my old manager, Kami. You know, he passed away, and we had a couple fighters that I was helping out with too. And I wanted to continue on what he was doing and help out the fighters and make sure that they're on the right path and all those things. So when we were looking through all his things, my manager, Kami, he used to love Halloween, and he used to throw like haunted houses way back in the day. And he had a company called Bloodline. And so me and Monty thought it was right to go with that name. And then for us, it's not really about blood. It's about like the blood in your veins, like we're family, and what runs through our veins makes us great. And so that's why we use the name Bloodline. And for me, it's a very special thing to be able to keep going on with his legacy and me keep giving back for all the people that helped me in my career.
Awesome. And what's next for you, man? Are you planning on fighting again?
I have the door open. I'm really happy with my last performance. I know I can still go out there and fight at any time. I'm still training with the guys. But at this point, I'm just waiting to see who the UFC throws at me, see if I get excited. I'm definitely leaning more towards not fighting. I'm really trying to step up and be a coach and spend time with my kids and do all the things that I've been kind of putting off my whole life. And so yeah, I'm just trying to be a grown-up and do grown-up stuff. But if I get the right fight, I'm going to consider it, and yeah, there's a possibility, but we'll see.
Awesome, man. And you just came off of a big win at UFC Tampa last December. Like, as you look back on it, like how do you feel about that as a whole, that night, that day?
I mean, it was quite incredible, honestly. You know, I was cornered by just my friends, and I just had the closest people around me. My training partners, all my Bloodline guys, they helped me. They helped coach me for the fight. I kind of put the ball in their court, like, hey, it's my turn. You guys got to help me. And so I felt like that was a great learning experience for them, and it was a way of me stepping back from being the coach and helping them coaching me. And I thought that was a cool opportunity to help them grow. And you know, I trained hard. I went into my last couple of fights thinking, you know, each fight could be my last, so enjoy the moment. And I really did. It's the first time I had my wife be a part of my weight cut, and, you know, hung out with her most of the day of my fight, even, you know, took photos together and just tried to make it a happy time. And so when I got the victory and everything played out like that, I really couldn't ask for a better ending if that's it. So you know, if I'm gonna fight again, it's really got to be something really special to make me want to try to top that. So I'm very happy with my last performance, and if that's the last one, I'm happy about it.
Awesome. And one of your guys, Argueta, just announced his retirement on Instagram. So how do you feel about that? And I'm sure you were involved with that kind of discussion.
I mean, it's tough. I was the first person to punch Dan in the face, and you know, he came out and helped me for a camp, and then I helped him transition into fighting, and I was there for his first amateur fight. I was a part of almost the whole way. You know, I gave him the news that he was going to be in the UFC. I gave him the news he was going to be on The Ultimate Fighter, and I gave him the news that the UFC was letting him go. So I was a part of all of it. It was tough to see him decide to hang it up, but I think he's a guy that can do anything in life. He's a very talented person. People love him, and I think that he could do great in anything he's going to do. So I'm proud of him. I've really seen him mature as a human, and that to me is the most important. He made it to the UFC in 5 years. I think that's incredible. Super proud of him, and I'll be at his wedding later this year, and I think I'm even supposed to speak. So I'm very proud of him and everything he's done.
Awesome, man. And lastly, one of your teammates, Juan Archuleta, how long have you known him, and what's that relationship been like so far?
I've known Juan for a long time. He came out and helped me, I think, for the Frankie Edgar fight, the first one, and then he's just been around. And man, he's such a good teammate, and you know, he helps the guys cut weight, and you know, it's funny because he's a tough one to help when it's his turn, but when it's your turn, you couldn't ask for somebody that's just more there for you. And it's a blessing to have him around, an extra set of eyes. He thinks a lot like me, so he helps mentor the guys, and I'm glad to have him around. And we're tweaking his game a little bit, and I think we're going to see a whole nother version of him, and have another, you know, good run before he's probably going to end up being a coach just like me.
Awesome. And last question, the Raiders question. So how much of a Raiders fan are you?
Oh man, I'm born and raised a Raiders fan. You know, the Raiders won the Super Bowl in '83. That's the year I was born. You know, my stepdad growing up was a huge Raiders fan, and he was in your face about it. And so, yeah, I actually got sent home from school when I was in kindergarten or first grade for wearing a Raiders shirt. And they said it was gang affiliated, and my step-parents were so upset about that. But yeah, I've been a Raiders fan, and just recently being, you know, communicating with Maxx Crosby and some of the other players has been awesome. I feel like for them to respect what I do for a living, I definitely respect what they do, and it's just made it even funner to be a part of. And now my kids are Raiders fans, and I was able to take my boys to a game early on, and man, I'm just a huge fan. I'm ready for us to get back to our winning ways and handle business. But yeah, no matter what, I'll be cheering for them 100%.
Awesome, man. Cool. Thank you.
Thanks.